Shalom. Hey, shalom, shalom. Hey, before I get started, I want to give all the glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Merkakwarash. Hey, double honors unto my apostles and others, a great millstone. Peace and safety unto you, sincere Akyam, that's out here preaching this word in truth and in all sincerity as well. And shalom to you, sincere sisters that are out there as well. All right, it's going to be a real quick one. Just in the spirit of, and I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna put this on wax, as we say. I put a title on this when it loads, but basically getting straight to it is, you know, scriptures say, I believe that's Colossians, either 1:7 or 2:7, that it says, hey, shalom, shalom. The scriptures say, be rooted and established in Mashiach Yahweh Shai, right? And you know, you have the parable of the seer, the seed, and the sower. You know, I'm just giving different scripture points because, of course, I'm driving. I deal with being rooted, and when you have to, you know, I was just sitting here and the word just kept coming in my head about you gotta be solid, man. You know, and this is a time where we're really all that fluff and all that you know, non-solid energy is about to be tried, and it's gonna fail. So this ain't the time to really be. This is the time to be really making yourself more solid. This is the time to be really trimming and cutting off any unsolidness around you. You know, if you see people around you, like, again, everybody is different. Everybody's life is different. The people around you is different. Who you have to interact with, et cetera, et cetera. It's all varies from individual to individual. So we all aren't just not dealing with people in the world. That's just not realistic, you know. But the message still stands where in the spirit, hey man, if you see people around you is not solid, you gotta get away from them, man. All right. These niggas in the world are not solid, is really what I'm getting to. Because a lot of, like I said, I'm speaking in truth of, it's not so black and white when it comes to your experience and how you deal with the world. You know, you might have people around you, you know, family members, you know, that you may still be kind of on the fence with, you know, and so on and so forth, you know. But man, we about to go into, as the scriptures say in Daniel, the 12th chapter, a time like never before, you know, and it's going to expose a lot of the treacherous nature of these people. It's going to show you how desperate. That's another thing that doesn't get spoken on a lot, you know. The desperation of people, when that kicks in, you know, this truth teaches you to suffer. This truth teaches you to be still. You know, this truth teaches you a lot of concepts and elements that put you in the right mind frame to deal with what's the word I'm looking for? Trials and tribulations, to deal with low points, to deal with loss. What did the scriptures, what did the Apostle Paul say? I know how to be abased and abound. That's an important quality to being a solid person. What did who's that said that? That made me think of who's that? Fab said that in a song. He said, how loyal is a hungry dog? You know, which I think he was quoting Dark Knight and Batman, but still, I'm you know, my mind is just going somewhere. But nevertheless, there's a lot of truth to that. And see, that's why life has a way with us in this walk. The scriptures say that, you know, wisdom trieth you on crooked paths. Well, what is part of those crooked paths? Having experiences with basically fucked up people, you know, janky ass niggas. So you learn. It teaches you the ability to deal, like how to, you know, how would you know what a snake is if you never had any experience with a snake or a scorpion, right? Now, I'm not. Let me make this clear. This is truly you submitting to the will of the Yahweh Shem Yahushua and letting the Spirit have its free course in your life. I'm not saying go out here and seeking these interactions and things of that nature to you can force yourself to gain some kind of wisdom. No, I'm not speaking on that. I'm speaking on just in life. That's what's going to happen to you. Whether it come through a woman, it come through friends, people you meet, business. You know, I know brothers that, you know, attempted to do certain business things and then, you know, shit goes sour. It's sometimes these things happen, you know, not to the detriment of you or the destruction of you, but more so for you to gain experience and wisdom in such things. So you could see past the frame. You could see past the outward appearance. You know, what does that? The scriptures also say that in Samuel. The Lord said that he judge not on the outward appearance, but on the inward, right? So how do you get that skill? How do you get the skill of discernment of being able to judge a person, or as people in the world, read somebody, right? Like look at them and see, like, oh, I can see this person. I see what's going on. You know, whatever. I can see. You see through them. How does one get to that point of being able to see through people?